Director of Football Marcel Brands has confirmed the club's plans to offload a number of players this summer in order to free up funds for new signings. Wayne Rooney is expected to complete a move to DC United this week, with the futures of several others uncertain following Brands' vow to trim a bloated squad of 38. Joel Robles, not one of the squad's highest earners, will leave by the end of the month after Everton confirmed they will not be renewing his contract after 5 years at Goodison. But who else faces an uncertain future? Morgan Schneiderlin, the French midfielder, is believed to be pushing for a move away from Everton this summer. Signed by Ronald Koeman for an initial £20 million in January 2017, Schneiderlin impressed as the Blues secured 7th place in Europa League qualification. However, the 28-year-old has been poor since and lost his place as a guaranteed starter as David Unsworth and then Sam Allardyce took the reins. Schneiderlin, who is believed to command a weekly wage of around £120,000, showed a perceived lack of commitment during a training session in November which saw him dropped from the squad, and the former Manchester United man was booed by a section of fans at Goodison when being brought on as a sub against Crystal Palace in February. Davy Klaassen vowed to carry on fighting for his Everton future in a recent interview, but it remains to be seen if he fits into Marco Silva's plans. The £23.6 million signing from Ajax last summer struggled badly to adapt to English football and made just 16 appearances in League and Cup. A loan move to Napoli collapsed in strange circumstances in January, while Turkish side Besiktas have been credited with showing interest in Klaassen this week. The Dutch midfielder signed a 5-year deal last summer. Kevin Marias of Everton. Image, Ross Kinnaird. Getty Images. Kevin Marias, one of a handful of players to hail from the David Moyes era, still left in the squad. Marias has fallen out of favour at Goodison in recent seasons. The Belgium signed a new contract last May but was shipped out on loan to Olympiacos in January only for it to end amid claims his spell in Greece was terminated after a string of poor performances. Marias, 30, has 2 years remaining on the improved deal he signed last year. Ashley Williams is hoping to be fit in time for the start of pre-season after suffering a collapsed lung playing for Wales last week. But it remains unclear if the 33-year-old is part of the new era at Goodison. After being sent off against Burnley, Williams had lost his place under Sam Allardyce and revealed his frustration at being dropped from the squad for the final 6 weeks of the season. A £10 million summer signing in 2016, Williams has just 12 months left on his contract. Marco Silva reveals his Everton formation and tactics. Sandro Ramirez, a relative snip of a signing at just £5.2 million. Sandro failed to live up to the hype as one of the bargains of this summer. Like Klaassen, the 22-year-old striker struggled to cope with the rigors of the Premier League, and after just 7 starts in all competitions he was sent out on loan to Sevilla. Sandro wants to stay in Spain, but Everton may struggle to offload the forward with reported wages of around £100,000 a week. Omar Niasse still has 2 years left on his Everton contract, after joining from Lokomotiv Moscow in January 2016. In new Blues boss Marco Silva, Niasse is back working under a manager who showed faith in him by signing him on loan for Hull City in 2017. But Silva will want to improve Everton's attacking options this summer, leaving a Niasse exit likely, which would free up the reported £55,000 a week in wages. João Mario battles for possession with Ramiro Funes Mori. Image, Steve Bardens. Getty Images. Ramiro Funes Mori is another player with 2 years left on the deal he signed in 2015 after a £9.5 million switch from River Plate. The 27-year-old missed 12 months through injury but finished the season in the starting lineup against West Ham on the last day. However, the defender, said to earn £40,000 a week, is attracting interest from clubs in Mexico and Argentina, and with Everton understood to be looking for a new centre-half he could try and force a move this summer.